Okay, this is the Brandon Stevens pass breakup PD, and it's tremendous. I mean, yes, the break on the ball is great, inside arm, getting that hand in there, but there's a lot more to it. Let's run it through. Here we go. 3rd and 6. It was that Cisco at the top, in the box, too high pre-snap. Stevens, speed turn, inside arm. Tremendous job. I mean, textbook in terms of, I shouldn't say textbook. It's not, it's anything but textbook, but the speed turn is nice. And then to track it and not give up, inside arm, is a hell of a job by the Jets CB2. Now, here we go. Giants, bunch. Bunch, weapon side is on the field side, the wider side. So 3 right here. Solo down here. Stiggers showing press. And I think, based on what I saw, I think it's a 6 for the Jets, which makes sense. For football fans out there, cover 6 is pretty standard in terms of trips. You know, college, NFL. It's not always, but 6 is what you want. Cover 6 is what you want against 3-by-1. And here, it's a tighter split with the bunch. Why? Tight end. Running back weak, but still. 6 is what I would do too. It is just the coverage to run when you're facing 3-by-1. And on the solo side, no pre-snap motion. If it stays solo, this is going to be Meg. Stiggers is going to take this guy solo everywhere. Just chase him, man everywhere. And he stays in press, I think, but we'll watch it at the snap. So Cisco bails here. Let's get to the snap. Is there any pressure? Nope, 4-man rush. And the Jets, they're going to be really, really honed in on the sticks because it's 3rd down. So I think the sticks are right here, 3rd and 6. Stevens, up top, outside leverage, gotta be with the tighter split. In the cover 6, his role, he's going to have a quarter. Cisco, quarter. Adams, deep half. And for all intents and purposes, Stiggers is that hard, flat, curl to flat underneath. So it's cover 2 on this side, on the solo side. 4 on the bunch side. However, with the Meg, it's going to be man everywhere here with Stiggers. And Adams, is he going to be, I don't know if we're talking Willie here, if it's going to be man up on the running back. Most likely, that's going to be his number 1 read, man up. And if he stays in the block, he's going to get depth and play that deep half. Maybe come up on the slant. So first read for Adams is the running back. Second read will most likely be that solo, while he also tries to keep an eye on this tight end coming across. Depending on calls, he might jump that if this tight end goes shallow or snags up or stops or whatever near the line of scrimmage. Okay, Stevens, number 1 read is going to be that outside, that number 1. Second read is going to be the number 2. Cisco, first read is going to be the number 2. And this is where it gets tricky with calls. I don't know what the call is, but that'll be his number 1 read. His number 2 read will be most likely the number 1 on the outside. And again, he can't completely ignore the tight end. But remember, these guys are on the same wavelength. It's quarter, it's half. That's basically what it is. Let's go post-snap, see how Stevens handles it. All right. I like his positioning. Eyes, he could see everything. He could see the release and the quarterback. So his eyes are in a good spot. Cisco, eyes good spot. Adams, eyes good spot. Stiggers is in press. Let's watch Stiggers real quick. And then we'll bring it back. Stiggers, hands on, inside release. Impedes it, not tremendously, but the press forces the receiver to really release it inside. And he's okay with that because he's running an inside route. I don't like the route. But let's see what Stiggers does. If he hangs on, inside hip, he's good here, but does the receiver get him to the outside? Not really. It's a solid job by Stigers. I give Stigers credit here. Great job by Stigers in the man. That's great coverage. So notch for Stigers. There goes Cisco back. Now let's watch Stevens, and up top, let's watch the bunch side. Release. Tight end stays in. Oh, he chips and goes to the flat. What's the concept? 2 releases to the inside, and we're looking at a flood. Okay. Okay, so let's draw the flood. First of all, this receiver. In, out. Don't do that. Chip to the flat for the tight end. Inside release. Deeper. And then here's the target, the number 1. Right at the coverage to the sticks. Out. So 6 against flood, you'll take it. It's an ideal situation for the defense. Okay, Stevens. Depth. His number 1 read follows the clear out, the deeper corner. Okay? They're still on the same level. Carter is going to be in the flat. So Carter, his immediate instinct is to protect the sticks. He's so damn good. Michael Carter. If I had to pick to take any of the slot corners in the NFL, I'm taking Michael Carter the third. Or second, I'm sorry. Hopefully a third's coming. He's just that damn good, and people do not appreciate him enough. But so he gets depth, and he probably sees the late release right here with the tight end, and he's all over it. And he is. And that's an unbelievable job by Carter. Because a lot of guys would jump off to the flat once they see that late release. But Carter tries to make it much more difficult for the quarterback because of the sticks. He knows where the sticks are. Now, you want him a little wider. That's how Russell Wilson fitted in, because Carter wasn't as wide, but still the principle of what he was trying to do. He got stuck a little bit, so there's some teaching there, but the principle, the idea is perfect. Okay, back to Stevens. Sorry, I keep jumping. Stevens and Cisco against the 2-man route. Follow the leader. Who is going to break? First out is going to be Stevens. So whoever breaks first to the out, he's going to jump on it. This is 6 match. You know, when I say cover 6, and I say it's zone. Yeah, it's zone, but they're matching. They're clearly matching here. Carter's more of a spot, but he's going to go to the spot because of the sticks. Linebacker Sherwood is a spot, but again, because of the sticks. And he's going to rob the middle in the hook zone or mid zone. Same thing for Jamin Davis here, who's taking the running back out of the backfield. All right, who's going to be first out? Right now? And at this point is when Wilson decides. He probably could have thrown it earlier. But in a lot of situations, you're going to have your corner have more depth here, especially in a cover 6, which I think it's a cover 6. If someone thinks it's not a 6, let me know, but I think it is. It's just interesting the way Stevens is playing it. But yeah, the boundary quarter is going to be a little deeper, so he could see everything and then come up. Stevens decides to run with it. He decides to turn the hips and run. That's okay, as long as you can make this move. And this move, with him turning the hips, all right, where is he turning the hips? Bounce, slide, turns the hips. If you're the quarterback, you're like, oh, this is perfect. Russ is reading the leverage, hips are turned. Stevens seems to be locked in on the top guy leading the way here, who's going more vertical. So he thinks he's got it, but Stevens sees that first out right here. And once he sees that first out, he knows that's him, and he has got to do something in a hurry. And that's him. Cisco is going to take him vertical wherever he goes. Adams is kind of wasted on the play. Probably, I'd like to see him a little closer down here, but I'm nitpicking. He's okay where he is. And also, if Jamin takes the running back out, Cisco, you know, Stigers was pressing, he was bump and run, so hips open right away. You'd like to see Stigers not give up outside leverage at all, because Adams could be inside. But Adams is really high here, so, again, nitpicking. Stevens, speed turn, unbelievable. I'd like to think, being a defensive coach, that Cisco is calling, screaming to him, out, 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 out. Hopefully. If not, that's even better that Stevens recognized it. Speed turn. Don't give up on it. And get there. And yeah, it looks really rounded, the speed turn, but dude, when you're running that fast, that is still an incredible play to make that happen. Inside arm, attack the ball, extend. Excellent, excellent job. It's just incredible. You just gotta love when coverage and communication come together. And Stevens, excellent job recognizing it. Hopefully communication was there. Boom, inside arm. It's a beautiful thing when defensive coverage happens. Pass rush to Fele. Leonard Taylor making life difficult, and then nice job. That is tremendous. That is tremendous. You got to love it. Getting it done in a league that is just completely discriminating against defensive backs. Love it.